The ORA woman in the woods. Bethany, the little maid, once went on a long journey with her master's family. During the journey, they had to cut through a dense forest, and it was here that Bethany got separated from the family. The poor girl was extremely scared and desperately hoped to rejoin the family. As she sat crying under a tree, a dove flew towards her and sat down on her shoulder. The bird chirped.
"I know you are lost and I think I can help you."
Saying so, the dove gave Bethany a golden key and said,
"Keep walking straight in that direction, and you shall see a door by the tree. Use the key to open it, and you shall find all the food you can eat."
Bethany did as the dove had told her. After she ate to her heart's consent, she felt very sleepy. Sadly, there was no place for her to sleep in the forest. Just then, the dove flew back to Bethany and said,
"If you are looking for a place to sleep, start walking towards that direction, and you will come to another door. Use the key to open it, and you shall find a bed."
Once again, Bethany did just as she was told. She was fast asleep in the bed she had found. Soon Bethany started enjoying her time in the forest. One day, the dove came to Bethany and said,
"I have done everything I could to keep you safe and sound in the forest. Would you do something for me also? It is very important."
Bethany smiled and replied,
"Of course. I shall do anything you ask me to."
The dove chirped happily and said,
"Go to the hut in that direction, and knock on the door. An old woman will answer it. Don't say anything to her, but walk into the house and open the inner door. There you shall see several bright and pretty rings, but you must pick up the plain ring."
Bethany walked up to the hut and knocked the door. As soon as the old woman answered the door, Bethany rushed into the hut and went through the inner door. Just as the dove had explained, there were several rings in the room. Sadly, Bethany could not find the plain ring. While she was looking for it, she saw the old woman sneaking out with a bird cage in her hand. Little Bethany rushed in her direction and grabbed the bird cage. She saw a dove inside with a plain ring tightly clasped in its beak. Bethany took the ring and ran out of the hut. Finally, when she had gotten quite far away from the hut, Bethany stopped to take some rest and leaned against the tree waiting for the dove. Suddenly, the branches of the tree embraced the terrified girl and the tree turned into a handsome man. The man then told Bethany,
"The evil witch had turned me into a tree some time ago, and I was only allowed to become a dove for a couple of hours in the day. So long as she possessed the ring, I could not regain my human form. But thankfully, you have freed me of her curse. Please become my wife, for I am the prince of the kingdom."
An overjoyed Bethany accepted the proposal and lived happily ever after.